The fans have once again flocked to historic Redbud as they prepare to celebrate a longtime summer tradition. America's birthday and American motocross.
Look at Baggett!
Oh, Marty!
Tomac trying to get around Josh Grant. I mean, this is championship-type material stuff right here.
Absolutely.
It's the halfway point of the racing season. Round 6 of Lucas Oil Pro Motocross is about to get underway, and it's coming to you live on MAV TV.
We've reached the centerpiece of the 2017 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing. It's the Rockford Fosgate RedBud National. Another great race in the 250 class. We'll show you with the Lucas Oil race recap. Jeremy Martin is down on the rider's left toward the inside, and that pays off. He's going to grab his 4th motosport.com whole shot of the season, and boy, did he need it, because Zach Osborne and Jeremy's brother Alex were ready to play. They challenged him all the way through.
Yeah, Osborne went after Martin over and over and over again, and every time Jeremy Martin was able to respond, he would pick it up a notch. In fact, running his fastest lap at the 30-minute mark, just showing the intensity, and the intensity behind was still continuing.
Yeah, Yamaha riders ganging up on Forkner. Plessinger gets around Ferrandis for 5th. Stayed on Forkner's wheel all the way to the end, but Forkner would hold him off to finish up in 4th. Alex Martin 3rd. Osborne could not get Jeremy Martin under fire the whole way. Jeremy wins his 26th career moto, but he gets the victory, and we'll show you how he did it with the Lucas Oil race recap. Here it is. Jeremy Martin, the whole shot. Jeremy Martin falls down while leading. That hurts.
Yeah, and then Faulkner tries to basically bunny hop over the bike and ends up tagging the rear of Mitchell Harrison. So he goes down as well. Not the way these guys want to start their moto.
No. Up front, it was all Alex Martin's race to win or lose, and he loses it here. So yes, both Martin brothers had their opportunity. Both had small crashes that proved big in the standings. There's Mitchell Harrison taking the lead away from Alex, but here comes Osborne in 3rd.
Yeah, got to be really frustrating for the Martin brothers to be both in position, but then this was the pass for the lead. Osborne just gets a killer drive up the inside, puts his bike there. Harrison cannot do anything about it.
And Osborne into the lead. This guy is just tough as nails, man. He's been through so much in his career. At one point in career exile, had to go over in England to find a ride. And he says it all the time. He's got perspective, man. No matter what goes right or wrong on the race weekend, he's just happy to be here. He can find a way to dig deep and make it happen. And he has his 3rd overall victory of the season. But perhaps even bigger than that, 7 points gained of the day on Alex Martin, who was 2nd in the standings. And he gains 9 on Jeremy. They had him today, but he escapes with the victory and an even larger points lead. It's going to get to be a bigger and bigger task to try to catch him. Everyone has wanted to see the battle between our championship contenders. They have rarely gotten off the starting gate together. Now, there was a bunch of trouble for other people off the start. Watch this. Cooper Webb goes flying, takes Weston Pike with him. Other riders such as Trey Kennard, Heath Harrison were already down. You can see them here in the center of the screen, just halfway up the start stretch, plowing into each other. That's and there goes Webb down with Pike. And up front would be the Honda. You see the right side of the screen? That is Christian Craig taking over the #1 spot. But boy, there would be heat on him. Craig has to deal with these 3 title contenders: Marvin Musquin, Blake Baggett, Eli Tomac. Finally, they get the start together. Musquin is the first to get into the lead, but here comes Tomac. He gets Craig. He wants Musquin.
Yeah, watch this move, just a power move. Musquin was going to go from the outside to the inside, but Tomac leaves the brakes off and just puts his Kawasaki in the way. He was a man on a mission, but in the background, you can see Baggett. He was watching all of this.
Baggett would get around Musquin and then put in a furious final 3 laps. He would catch Tomac, then Tomac put in his fastest lap of the entire race on the last lap to hold on and take the win. So the first one-on-one showdown in a while between Tomac and Baggett goes to Tomac. Here's your Lucas Oil race recap. This is the pivotal moment. Blake Baggett down behind Jason Anderson.
Yeah, the lines came together. Anderson made an aggressive move up the inside, took the line away. Once the lines came together, I think it just caught Baggett off guard, and he's in the bad spot on the opening lap where there's a ton of traffic coming through. That prove costly for him. He would have to mount a charge all the way from the back.
And then Barsha leads it. Tomac gets to second. Barsha makes a mistake. He had been dealing with pressure from Tomac lap after lap after lap. He finally made an error, and that puts Tomac in the lead. And these fans cheered him the whole way. So he gives them a salute over the famous Larocco's Leap 120-foot triple jump at the end, and goes on to sweep the day. He won the first moto earlier, and he wins the second moto now. That's your Lucas Oil race recap. And there's the damage in the points. Tomac scores 50 today with the double moto wins. Anderson and Muscan solid, but Baggett gives up 17 points to Tomac on the day. So that's going to be the flip-flop in the series. And the next track, the Southwick facility, is another good one for Tomac.